just step back? Will you duck it out? Will you be here to the end? I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretend.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Bree, and today I'm doing the most highly requested video, which is weight loss Q&A. So I'm just gonna get right into it because there's no need to and plus I have to work out again, So basically, and today I'm off work, so yeah. So the first question, why did I decide to work out? I decided to work out because, actually I should switch it over. The first question is, how did I decide I wanted to lose weight? I decided I wanted to lose weight back when, in 2019, I had found out that I was pre-diabetic. Remind you, my father was a diabetic and whatever, and it's hereditary. It could be hereditary. But me being bigger at the age I was, it wasn't really good for me. So therefore I had to decide to lose weight. And me knowing the serious, it's a lot of bad stuff that comes with being a diabetic. You could have heart failure, you could go blind, and it's a silent killer, especially for men. So boys, keep that in mind. And yeah, so I just decided in 2020 when quarantine happened around March 3rd to 2nd, I decided I wanted to lose weight. The first thing I did was cut out pops completely. I went cold turkey. No pops, no nothing. It's been 2 years. It's been 2-3 years since today that I have not had a pop at all. No. Hi, butter. Hi, baby. Come here. It's been 2 or 3 years to where I haven't had no pop at all. So, look, butter. Look. So, it's been 2 to 3 years I haven't had a pop at all. So, therefore, yeah. I would say cut off sugars. If you're an adult and you drink liquor and etc., I recommend not doing that because the liquors and stuff has carbs in it that you don't even know, calories, sugar, etc. Second question, what meals did I eat? Started off, actually, I didn't eat anything. I just cut out the sugar. When I lost my first 20 pounds, it was because I cut off all the sugar. Remind you, it really depends on what type of person you are, or what is a bad habit. So basically, break a bad habit that you have. A bad habit I had was getting slushies every weekend from what is it called? Getting slushies from Speedway, or what else? Getting slushies from Speedway, drinking pop, eating unnecessary sugar. You know what I mean? All that stuff is bad for you. I mean, everything is bad for you if you consume too much of it. So let's keep that in mind. Healthy foods could be bad for you if you consume too much of it, period. Even the most healthiest stuff, So what else I did for my diet was I cut out unnecessary carbs. By the time in the middle, when I had started seeing progress, when I lost my first 20 pounds, I knew it was because I stopped drinking pop. I'm like, okay, all my weight that I've gained drinking pop is gone. The scale didn't move. After I lost my first 20 and cut that bad habit out, the scale didn't move. So I was like, what can I do to make the scale? So I started working out more. So I started doing YouTube videos. If you want to know, I started off with Chloe Ting. Chloe Ting is on YouTube. Her videos are 2 minutes. So that's why I started off with 10-minute videos. And ended up progressing. Eventually, around that time, I ended up progressing to about... So I just feel that piece of hair on my neck, and it's irritating my skin. Yes, so Chloe Ting, she works definitely. I see the difference. Definitely, I see the difference. What else? I would say Sydney Cummings. I started off as for the first 2 months I did Chloe Ting. When I felt like, oh, I'm losing weight, I'm doing better, this and that, I started doing Sydney Cummings. Remind you, Sydney Cummings is actually I started off with Mr. London. After I went to Chloe Ting, I went to Mr. London on YouTube. What? I don't know. In the cabinet? Keep looking. So, Yeah, I went from Chloe Ting, Mr. London, Sydney Cummins, and then No Benediction, what I'm doing right now. So basically it's like you start off easy, moderate, mild, and then hard. So you want to just progress basically. One phase I do not recommend is keto at all. So I will say keto helped me lose a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight on keto. I want to say I was dropping 2 pounds a day. That's very unhealthy. You're supposed to drop, for a healthy body weight, you're supposed to drop 2 pounds a week. So I was dropping 2 pounds a day, and I was working out consistently. Remind you, I'm on keto. I'm working out consistently, about 40 minutes a day, boosted up to 2 hours. Eventually came to a point where I was working out for 2 hours a day. And that's how, you know, I spent most of my day working out because I was quarantined. So I either would work out, and I lost all my weight at home. Like, I know I went to the gym here and there, but all of my weight loss was at home. And I stand on that. Home workouts, do not underestimate them at all. Like, I did not used to have a butt that I have now, or any of that shape or anything, until I worked out at home. All them home workouts work. So if somebody tell you differently, oh, you need to go to the gym, this and that. So unless you want to be a bodybuilder, etc., and you can still do that at home if you buy weights, if you purchase weights. But basically, if you have a goal of losing a certain amount of weight or whatever that you want to, and you're not comfortable going to the gym, I highly recommend home workouts. And remember, it's all about you. This is one thing I do want to say before I get to the next question. Make sure you do it for yourself and not nobody else, because you won't be happy doing it at all. And I did it, and I'll give you a little backstory. The reason why I started working out was because I had got rejected. And I knew that was like big over the time, so that's why I started working out. It just pushed me to lose weight so I could make him notice me. And we still, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So my mom had called, but look at mother. Her name is Princess, but I call her that. Oh, I'm ashy. Yes, y'all, ashy. Anyways. My beginning and after photos, I'll put them up right here. So this is going to be before and after, so you guys can see. Obviously in this photo, it wasn't that bad, but it just gave pregnant figure, you know. And in this photo, it had, my stomach had slimmed down and I had gained glutes. So let me tell you how I gained a butt or whatever. Working out consistently, waist trainers are your best friend. They're going to train you for sure. Especially if you wear it tightly, it's going to work. Like, whether you like it or not, it's going to work. What else? I did a whole lot of stuff, honestly. I was experimenting with the weight loss, and it all worked. The apple cider vinegar, the green tea in the morning, all of that stuff they said works. The only thing that really is hard during weight loss is consistency. It is so hard to stay consistent, and trust me, it's hard right now, you know. And it's just, and even with my weight gain, it's just like, I just can't believe I gained most of that weight back, you know. And like, even most people would say, oh, Jabri, it's okay, you know, it went to your butt, this and that. I still don't feel like acting like I used to want to work out 24/7. Now I feel like with work and stuff, I'm just tired consistently. I'm tired all the time. Like, I can't. Like, I literally can't. Unless I have like this boost of adrenaline, I could do an hour workout after I get off of work, which is crazy. After working for 2 hours, no breaks, and then come home and do an hour workout. Stop that in my bed. After doing that, and yeah, it's just, yeah. So let me show you guys the energy drinks that I do, that I use. I use these energy drinks. I have a whole pack, as you can hear. It's sitting right there, but it's Celsius, peach vibe, this and that. Yes, it works very nicely. It's supposed to give you essential energy. It's supposed to accelerate metabolism, like speed it up, and burns body fat with the green tea extracts and etc. So it basically gives you the same effect as green tea, just with more boosting. Princess. Anyways, yeah. it just gives you the same effect or whatever. So I definitely highly recommend those. You can get them at Kroger. I will say they are not cheap. They cost like $2 a can. But I was luckily to get this for $7, the whole pack, a 12 pack for $7. Next question, how did you gain your weight? This is the most asked question. I gained my weight because of stress, relationships, and I just let myself go. And I did have a mentality of, oh, I lost all this weight, I'm not going to be able to gain it back. Oh, I can't gain that weight back that fast. As fast as you lose it, it's like hard to lose, easy to gain. Remember that. Look at her. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah. As much as it's like easier to like, as much as it's hard to lose, it's easy to gain. And I will say that, do not, like, if you treat yourself, that's fine, you know, treat yourself, oh, I want to go this and that, you know, treat yourself, get a little cheesecake or something, but do not make it a habit at all. That way it's going to come back on you and it's going to bite you for real. So I don't recommend it at all. And that's one of my biggest regrets. My biggest regret is getting in a relationship at the time and just letting myself, like, fall apart, basically. How often do, the next question was, how often do I work out? I try to work out as much as I possible, like, as much as I can. Like, I know I have a busy schedule and now I'm starting work and stuff, but, like, I try to work out as much as possible, like, probably, like, 5 days a week. But right now, I've been working out, like, 2 days a week. It's horrible, I know. But, like, it's because of work. I'm trying to balance both of them out, you know? So, what diet am I on now? I'm currently not on a diet, but I've been upping my water intake and stuff because I'm trying to get to a certain weight before my birthday, which is May 27th. And I'm doing a photo shoot, so I need to make sure I look good. I at least want to be 50 pounds down by then. And I know it's crazy for 3 months, but it's real. What can I do? Like, what can I do if I can't work out? What you could do if you cannot work out, I would say you could walk around the house. If you have stairs in your house, walk up and down the stairs. If you do not have time whatsoever to do any type of work, don't eat. Don't eat. That's all I said. Do not eat. Like, don't eat at all. If you do not have time to balance out working out and your work and stuff, do not eat. Because consuming more calories than you're burning causes weight gain. So therefore, if you're eating but you're not doing nothing, it's just not going to work. And I mean, you could eat something light. Like, I'm talking about carrots, broccoli, this and that. And I'm not talking, oh, dipped in cheese, all that other stuff, or ranch and stuff. I'm talking about if you're going to eat something healthy like cauliflower. That's another thing. Back in my diet, back then, I was eating all natural foods, no processed. I was literally cooking every day. After I work out, I had a protein shake, chicken, cauliflower rice, and green beans. I was having that meal consistently. Like, I got used to it, you know? Of course, you can add seasonings to it and etc. But, like, it gets boring after a while. Like, it does, honestly. That I feel like since I was dieting for so long, because I was dieting for damn near 2 years, I feel like dieting for that whole long, I missed regular food. So when I had got a taste of regular food, I just could not stop eating it. And then I know it sounds like, oh, it's over dramatic, but, like, I promise you, anybody who has lost weight and gained it back, they know exactly what I'm talking about. How long, another question is, how long is it to see results? I'm going to let you know this right now. They are going to notice before you notice. You look at yourself every day. Like, look at this. You look at yourself every day. Nothing looks different. Somehow you could look at somebody, somebody else could look at you and be like, oh my gosh, you look skinnier. And you could just be like, oh my God, really? But you could look at home and be like, I don't see a difference. What are they talking about? But remember, they are going to notice a difference before you notice a difference, if that makes sense. So always remember that. So when you think that when you think you're working hard for no reason, oh, I don't see no results, so it's not resulting, that's not true. Because other people may see results just because you don't see them, you know? So, another thing, this is the last question. How did I lose weight? I know this is like basically stating the same thing over again, but I just want to tell you some tips and motivation stuff that I wish I would have known in the beginning instead of doing this for myself. No fad diets, no keto, no nothing. It is okay to cut carbs and, you know, feel like cut out stuff out of things, but like, don't starve yourself. Do not starve yourself. No matter how bad you do, not starve yourself. Stop doing that. You know, if you don't eat enough, your body goes into starvation mode. Like, it needs to survive. It goes into this mode where it's like, you know, hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's in survival mode. So it's holding on to your body fat. It's holding on to your body fat, all them carbs, all the stuff that you eat is holding on. If you're not consuming enough calories, if you're around 150 to 200 pounds, you need to be consuming at least 1,500 calories a day. I look at it like this. Say that my goal is to get, which is not realistic, say my goal was to get to 100 pounds. I will be eating 1,000 calories a day. You have to eat how many, like, what's your goal? Like, I don't know how to say this, but basically you're supposed to eat the weight you're supposed to, like, you are supposed to consume the calories as how much you want to weigh. If you want to weigh 150, you eat 1,500 calories. It seems like a lot, but I swear it's not a lot. If you want to, but you cannot go under it, but you don't want to make sure you go over, okay? If you want to be 200 pounds, you cannot go over 2,000 calories a day. You have to eat about 2,000 calories a day and work out. Simple as that. And whether you're getting your calories from protein, fat, it doesn't matter. You have to get it. You have to consume it. Okay? So, and I know some stuff is like your parents, and this is another thing I want to get on because I had to deal with this too. Your parents, they're not going to go with your diet, okay? Because it's like, they're not going to, a lot of parents are not going to cut out what they're making for dinner and stuff just to fit your lifestyle. Unless you have real good parents like that, you know? So, unless your parents want to lose weight too, they're not going to do that. So, therefore, you have to do it for yourself. If they are cooking something, you're like, oh, I don't have nothing else in the house I can eat and stuff, and it's only carbs and all this other stuff, make something out of nothing, okay? If they cooking something like spaghetti, instead of getting 2 servings, get 1 serving. And try to get more vegetables than carbs to keep you fuller. And make sure you drink water before every meal. Drink at least, like, as you see, I have like water bottles all around my room. As you see, try to drink a bottle of water before every meal. It's going to keep you fuller longer. Like I promised, like I wouldn't lie to you. And if you still feel like it's no difference in that, yeah, I don't know. But another thing that I would highly recommend, intermittent fasting. I would rather fast, depending on what lunch you have at school, I would rather do fasting from 11 to 6 p.m. Either way, you need a 6-hour window. I mean, 16-hour closing time and a 6-hour window. You don't, or 8-hour window. Say you could do from 10 to 8. Don't eat. You cannot eat after 8 p.m. You cannot eat before 10 a.m. You can eat during that window, okay? But during that window, you do not want to consume because you're like, oh, I can eat. Don't just eat anything you see in that time of period, and then 8 comes and you just shut it off. You want to eat light. And another tip is when you are eating, if you know that you're finna have a high breakfast, so say somebody say, oh, you want to go out for lunch or brunch or something like that, you know you're finna have a lot of carbs, schedule it for the morning. Eat your highest amount of carbs in the morning. So eat your highest amount of carbs in the morning. In the middle, eat, progressively stop eating carbs. At nighttime, do not eat any carbs. Try to not eat any carbs at all. Like, literally at all. Try not to get full. Because the thing is, if you go to sleep with a full stomach, you're going to wake up in the morning bloated. That's going to lead to the scale fluctuating, going up and down. So you're just going to be so confused, So I highly don't recommend that. So take that tip. Another thing is, like I said, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you only have you. And you want to be happy with your body. Make sure you know what goals you are trying to reach. When it's time to stop losing weight, stop losing weight. It can get addictive, I promise. It can. The losing weight, oh, I like to lose weight, this and that. But it gets to a time where it's unhealthy. Like, it was a time where I was unhealthily small. And you could see my collarbone. Like, I know you could see, like, I have my jawline and stuff now. But, like, it was horrible. I didn't have no face fat, none of that. Like, you see that? I didn't have any of that. and it's just like, it's not really a good look. It looks like you're sick, you know? But at the same time, if you want that look, stick with it. That's your look, you know? That's what you want to do. But I'm just letting you know that now. So, if all the questions, let me know if you got some more in the comments. But I love you guys, and remember, you got this. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to hit me on my Instagram or my socials. It doesn't even matter. Just like reach out to me if you need help with anything. I am here for you, just like you guys are here for me. And I appreciate all of the love and the comments and stuff and the subscribing and stuff. I really love you guys. So yeah. So hopefully you guys take this, and remember, you got this. Another thing that will also help is a calendar. I used a calendar, and I weigh myself weekly. At the same time, naked. Do not put on any clothes, any of that when you get on the scale, naked. And then your hair, like, I know it sounds foolish, but your hair can weigh you down. So say you get your hair done a day after you weighed yourself. Say you were skinny, then you wake up in the morning, you get on the scale, it's like, oh, it kind of went up. It's because of the hair. So say if you had locks or a big hair like this, heavy hair, it could weigh you down. It can't. So, you know, just try to, when you're on the scale, at least hold your hair up or have a bonnet on or something. But you want to make sure you're naked, pure naked. And if you have one of a cheap scale or something like I used to have, get on it backwards or something until it get accurate, you know. And use the restroom before you get on the scale. Having fluid in, and before you pee or whatever, it can make the scale go up. So pee or whatever you gotta do early in the morning. As soon as you wake up, pee and hop on the scale, butt naked, and there you go. So like I said, I gotta go work out, so I gotta cut this video. It's not short actually. It's gonna round up to about 20 minutes after I edit, chop it up and stuff. So yes, thank you guys for everything, and hopefully you're having a good evening, a good night, and whenever you watch this, I just want to let you know that you got this, and I'm proud of you already for even sitting down to watch the video and getting everything planned down and stuff, and you got this. And remember, you can start right at your house. You don't need no support. Believe in yourself, and don't say you're going to do it, just do it. That's a very much tip for me. Don't say you're going to do it, just do it. Okay, so I love you. Bye. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, etc. Turn on post notifications for the next video. The next video, I think I'm going to do a Q&A about myself. Even though I just kind of did one, but I'm going to just do a Q&A about anything. Or I might do a story time. So put story times in the bottom, and I'll tell you a story time. Because I feel like it will flow naturally instead of, you know, getting everything together. I love you guys, of course. Make sure you add my social medias, my Instagram and my TikTok. And email me if anything. And I love you. And I'll see you at the end of this week. Mwah!
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it.